I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Let me say something about this electrical outlet. So you can see that there's an outlet right in the middle of these base cabinets that's down low. And so my plan is to try to move that up to at least to countertop height or in line with the light switch that's here. I've never done that before, and these are like solid wood walls, so we will see. This outlet right here, I need to move it. Yeah, I need to move it up because this gonna be behind cabinets.
Okay, easy accessible.
Mm-hmm.
What, you gonna get James to do it?
I was gonna try to do it.
You can do it. Okay, we know what to do.
Well,
Cause you just moving the junction box.
I mean, you can see the wire. The wire is running like this. This wire that's coming across that way.
Yeah.
That's the wire, I think.
To
that's
that.
going to that.
It look like it. I can help you with that. I
So,
at least know that
well,
much.
what I was gonna do was disconnect it and pull the wire out, and then just cap it off. Because I was gonna like rerun it, but like run it on the outside of the wall. You know how you have the little pipe that it go through to bring it down?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna do. But what I don't know is if it's running through the wall. Because when I turned the breaker off for this switch, that switch went off too. So these two are on the side.
Oh, they on the side.
I probably should get on the ladder and like get all the way up there and look.
Look behind there?
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
Look up there and see like where the wire actually going. How is it connecting to over here? Because I'm thinking it's probably.
That's if you can see all that from up top.
It's a piece of wood that's going across, flat across, and it's just got like a little hole that was drilled into it, just big enough for the wire to go through, so you can't see nothing. You just see the wire going down into the hole. So that complicates my plan. Plan B is not ideal. Plan B would be to leave it run like an extension line or something, like an outlet like I got in the laundry room. But that's not ideal because it's gonna be running like heavy equipment. Okay, so change my mind. So it looks like this outlet is connected to another outlet, at least one more. And I can see that I believe this wire back here, this top wire, is what's coming down from the top from the ceiling. And I think this bottom wire here is what's connecting to the other outlets. And I think I don't want to mess with it because I'm not sure how long this bottom line is. Like if I try to move it up, this might be too short. In addition to that, because I need to do my miter saw on this side, I kind of need a separate line, I think, for the miter saw and also for the table saw that can go directly into the breaker box. So I think I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna put this back and leave it. And I think I'll just run like an outlet extension from this up to the workbench top to plug in like smaller things, but get my electrician to come and run me a separate line for my miter saw and a separate line for the table saw, and maybe some additional lighting outlets or things like that. So I'm gonna put this back, and I'll make it accessible. I don't feel comfortable doing this myself, so we're gonna just pretend this didn't happen. Just gonna act like nothing happened today. Never mind. Just everybody go back to our regularly scheduled program. today is Friday, and after I got off work, I've been out here in the garage making some progress. I wanted to clean the floor, at least in the area where it will be under the cabinets. If you ask me why, I probably can't give you a really good answer, except that it felt like the right thing to do. That's how I felt at the moment, so that's what I did. I used the tabletop from the workbench that I tore down to cut it down into 6-inch strips, and that's going to be the start of the base that I'm going to build for the 2 different sets of cabinets. So one for the tall cabinet and one for the longer base cabinet set. I wanted to build a base independent of the cabinet themselves so that I can level them together and all of that and get that thing how it needs to be, so that'll make it easier. I won't have to worry about that step when I actually build the cabinets themselves. So that's the plan. The base cabinet unit itself is going to be 8 feet, and then I think I decided on 3 feet for the tall cabinet. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the base for that, and then I have some other wood here that I can use to put the actual platform on top of the base, and then I can build up from there. So that's what I'm going to do for the base cabinet. But I think for the tall cabinet, I'm going to kind of do it the opposite way. I'm going to put the platform without the top on it, and then I'm going to build the cabinet separate and place it on top. I'm going to do it that way because of the orientation of the wood. I'm going to use pocket holes to attach everything, but I want the pocket holes to be on the bottom piece and on the top piece. So whereas the base cabinet's pocket holes will be in the side pieces that will go down into the platform, the tall one, I don't want that on the side. So I'm going to have the pocket holes at the bottom and at the top, if that makes sense. That's the plan for right now. In my mind, this is like the first step to getting to organization stages. I'm trying to reuse all of the plywood pieces and different things that I have in the garage. I'm trying to use things up and repurpose things that I already have in here. Alright guys, I think that is a good amount of work for one day. Pretty much the cabinet is done. You can see it behind me. It is a massive behemoth. And I'm pretty sure it is extremely heavy. On one side, I want to try to get it off the table and see if I can get it up onto the platform. But this is more than one full sheet of plywood. I have no idea how heavy it is. I just know it's huge. And the smart part of me understands I should probably wait for Corey, but then the other side, like the self-sufficient side of me, is like, maybe I can kind of work it down to the floor and work it over to the platform and get it up there myself, and then have that side done, with the exception of doors, because I will put doors on here. But it's huge. I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And I guess for the sake of my back, I'll wait for Corey. I'll be smart. I'll wait for Corey to put it in place. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and try to build the base cabinets in the morning. So I'll see you guys shortly. So that's the top. This side is the top, this the bottom.
Okay, so what we doing? What's the
It's
plan?
going over here in this corner up on top of this thing here.
Just the top?
That's the top. Well, this is attached, this is screwed into the
So it's stable.
wall. So
It's stable, right?
It should be.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
How heavy is this? Is what we need to know. All right, you ready? You go first. Put down for enough.
Yeah, I want to try and get it off here. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, two more.
Two more. Two more what?
Oh, you ain't got two more? Look at that. Two more you done built.
That's a big cabinet. All right, guys. So it's been a few days. It's been several days. And here we are. So the cabinet is still here. It's still standing. So that's good. But it's actually backwards. This side here is meant to be against the wall. And the other side is the pretty side, because I think I want to do kind of a two-tone type situation with paint and stain. And I think, at least my initial thought is to stain the side leading onto the countertop that'll be here, to stain that as well. But the fronts of the cabinets would be painted like a really dark gray, almost like charcoal, almost black color, because I think I already bought a can. Maybe it was a small can. I can't remember what size, but I do remember I bought some paint for out here. I'll need to find it. I think it's in the house. I also wanted to add additional structure to this piece. So I think since I put it up here backwards, then that gives me easy access to the back side of this piece, since the back is in the front now. And so it'll be easy to add additional supports. And then once I turn it around, I can take that piece, that support piece out and get rid of that, since it'll be in the front, and then continue on from there. So because it's not, you know, it's kind of wobbly, I think if I do add extra support across all the shelves and then at the bottom and at the top, that should, I think, stabilize it and make it a lot more solid, and also kind of take some of the weight off of these shelves, since they are pretty long. I don't want them to bow. And I'm also contemplating on putting a face frame on the front side as well, in addition to the doors that'll go on here. So it's still a work in progress in my mind, but if I do add a face frame, maybe that will also add a little bit of structural support on the front side of the shelves. So that's just what I'm thinking right now. I'm just kind of winging it. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started, get to work. I'm gonna turn the fans on so I can like not melt away. And then I'm just gonna cut the supports, and we'll kind of go from there and decide what to do next. Progress update. Y'all, it's about 96 degrees today. It's hot. Anyway, I got the cabinet turned. I have all the brace pieces, and what I did, I used my level, my long level on this side over here, and just kind of it was kind of leaning a little bit from the top over a little bit, just very, very slightly out of plumb. So with one hand I had the level up against here, and with the other hand I had the drill, and I just put one screw in just to secure it in the plumb position. I checked this shelf, and it's level on both planes going this way and that way, so I think that's good. I just checked this one, and I'm assuming if this one is good, the rest of them are, because I did the same thing on all of them. So I mean, they seem pretty solid, but like I said, I may put a face frame, and maybe that will make it even more secure in the front. I'm not worried about the back, because the back is secured. So yeah, I'm trying to catch my breath in this heat.
Excuse the deep breathing. Anyway, next I'm gonna secure this to the wall. And do I want to start on the lowers or finish? How much time I got before the game starts? Game starts in about 45 minutes. And I do want to take a shower before the game starts. This is the game 6 for OKC Thunder and the Pacers. But decisions. You know what? Today is Thursday. Fridays for me are a half day at work. So I think what I want to do is just go ahead and secure this to the wall and call it a night. Go ahead, take a shower, clean up, drink some cold water, and come back fresh tomorrow. I know Boo got some wine in there. I saw it. He went to the store. I saw it in the bag. So, and he's in there cooking dinner now. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna secure this to the wall and then go and enjoy the rest of my evening and be ready to come back fresh tomorrow and get back to work and see if we can get this part of the project done so we can move on to the next phase. And that sounds like a good plan to me. So y'all let me know, was I supposed to like seal this with polyurethane or something like that before I put this in place? Or do you think it's okay for it to just be the raw wood on the sides that are not visible, not being used? Y'all let me know. That don't mean I'm gonna actually do something to it different, but I would like to know if I'm doing this correctly or not. So give me y'all feedback. Hey boo, you're in there messing with me. Yeah, so stupid. Oh, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna call it a night. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.